Hello everyone and welcome to another YouTube video. As you can see, we'll be doing a tier list video today. Yes, the all entertaining tier list video. And we are going to be ranking every skin I could find in Valorant. They may be duplicates, that's because I have the memory of a goldfish. And yeah, without further ado, let's get started. I should note these are the skin lines. So there's a couple of rules. These are only skin bundles that could be purchased. None of the skins from battle passes show up because you see those again and you can't buy those. Riot, what the should definitely make the battle pass viable, absolutely. And these are also skins that I could find, so if there's any missing, please let me know down below. Once again, no battle pass skins, I'm not including those on purpose. So, to explain the tier list, OP means if you use any skin from this skin line, you will have aimbot. Good, pretty self-explanatory. It's decent, good, it's good, and it's good, you know. Mid of all mid is just the skin lines that's there. You might pick it up from time to time. You might look at it and be like, yeah, I could use that. And most of the time, it's just really disappointing. You wasted your money. Quite obviously, it just means that it's shit. You're an idiot for investing any semblance of. I see one that I'm missing that I had. Is for some reason or a melee. If I've skin line. Who gives a shit? Who cares about that skin? Green screen skins, man. So bad. Alright, without further ado, the latest skin line added to the game is it. I'm sorry, it's cool that there's a Quran bit. It looks really pretty and it's nice that it's celebrating the Chinese New Year. Really awesome concept. It looks really clean, but it's mid. Like, you're not gonna use it over something cooler. You're not going to use it over something that has an animation. If you like it, that's really good. If you don't, then it's a skin. Forsaken. This is the entire skin line, not just the classics. I'm talking about the Vandal and the other skins in the Forsaken skin line. Is good. I don't think it has what it takes to be OP. I think it's a really good skin. I use it on my classic all the time. I don't really use it on my Vandal as much. It's just one of those skins where I like picking it up, I like using it, but it's not something I would like use every single day. Definitely. Avalanche, you wasted your money. What are you doing? Why did you even bother spending? Riot is so scum, man. They released this bundle, it was in the store for like a day, took it down, and then re-released it because they couldn't come up with any skins to siphon the money out. Just do not buy this. This is terrible. Vile. Alright, the Cryostasis Classic. This is gonna go in good. It is the only Christmas bundle they've released that actually had something going for it. The headshot sound is pretty nice. The whole idea with the thing freezing over is okay. All in all, pretty decent skin line. Is it amazing? No. If anything, probably slightly overpriced. It does have a kill animation, it does have a passive animation, and the little barrel in the center spins when you shoot. So, you know, if you like it, then that's fine. Glitch Pop is OP. Glitch Pop, especially the one with the classic, the Vandal, OP skin line. It has the best spray in the entire game. Just shooting that skin line feels good. It's not as good for tapping heads in my opinion, but there's something about it that just sounds really, really nice. And this includes the first and second Glitch Pop skin line. Alright, the Gravitational Uranium Neuroblaster skin line, or the gun skin line. I think it's actually pretty mid. The classic is nice. It's a unique classic model, but I never see anyone use this. It's nice that it has chromas and it has a really unique pew 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 sound, you know, that people like in Valorant because we all have ADHD and have the attention span of a goldfish. But yeah, pretty mid skin line. Operator's pretty nice, but besides that, don't bother. The recent skin line they released with the koi, you probably wasted your money on everything except melee. The melee is a fan. I don't know if I have it here to show you, but the melee is pretty decent. It's a fan. The fans in this game are super BM. Riot knew exactly what they were doing. The Prime skins, both Prime 1 and Prime 2.0, are overpowered. They are the weakest overpowered, I should add, because everyone's using them. But it's just so satisfying to use. It has the most unique reload animation in the entire game on every single weapon. It's just a really, really well designed skin line. What else? Good job, Ryan. Radiant Crisis is good. Really good. In fact, I'm going to put it at the top of good. It's bordering on OP purely because you get to run around like a maniac using a baseball bat to bonk people. Speaking of which, they definitely missed the opportunity to make the baseball bat bonk sound when you hit someone. You know? But, you take what you're given. The click drawings on screen, the unique art style that changes the way Valorant looks, kind of makes it like Borderlands, is really, really cool, and I like it. RGX is, I'm sorry, I'm gonna hate for this. RGX is just good. I don't think it's that great. The whole thing where it registers how many kills you get is whatever. Thank you for reminding me that I don't get any kills on these guns game. I really appreciate you doing that for me. But not much to say, not my favorite. We'll use it if I find it on the floor, but besides that, never again. The Sakura is a waste of money. It's the only skin line ever released to Valorant that had a tactical disadvantage because for some reason the Vandal Sakura model was longer than the rest and could actually be seen hiding behind specific corners, so it actually had to be disabled in a pro match. If you've got the Smite Classic or any part of the Smite skin line, you are absolutely based. You're the best player in the entire game, and no one will ever lose. You will never lose to anyone. You are gonna tap heads from across the globe with a knife. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, Snowfall Classic. Yeah, I can't even. And no, it's a missed opportunity. I think if the skin line had like either a moving lightning pattern every time you got a kill, like they're doing with the recent ones being released, or if there was a really simple lightning strike when you kill someone, that would be really cool as well. Honestly, for meme's sake, it's amazing, but for anything else, not worth it. Spectrum Classic. I completely forgot to add this. Yeah, there you go. Let's see. Overhyped. Change the color to. Never mind, that does not work. I think the skin line's overhyped in a way. It's just way too expensive for how bland it is. The pew 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 noise is nice again. It has a lot of cool designs, but honestly, Glitch Pop is better. Glitch Pop does everything Spectrum does, but better because it's not so in your face. Spectrum is just like, oh my god, look, I was made by Zed. Yes, like me, please. Blind, missed opportunity. Mediocre skin line, nothing special about it. I have the Phantom on one of my accounts. It's pretty okay to use, but it falls under the same bracket as every single other skin that doesn't have a kill animation or inspect animation. It's just a missed opportunity. Any 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 green screen skin in the game is you wasted your money. There's not even a single one that is remotely nice. You could argue Undercity is okay as a skin line. I disagree. It is vile. They all are distracting. The whole fact that they change the background is whatever. No one cares, man. Just please give us more skin lines like this one, like the cryostasis, where something physical happens to the skin. And I'll bring that up when I get to the second skin line that as well. Valorant Go is a mid skin line. It's nice to have the Valorant characters in the skin. It's pretty cool. And whilst I'm here, I'll put the Team Ace skin line up. Well, Team Ace has the benefit of being on all the popular guns as well as being a very cheap skin line, whereas Valorant Go is a bit more expensive. Reaver, both Reaver 1 and Reaver 2 are OP, completely overpowered skins. Completely will make you radiant the moment you pick them up. It is the best skin line Riot has ever made, and the fact that they made two of them is not doing it enough justice. They should definitely make more. Not biased at all, by the way. The Terminus skin line, the balls, play with balls. Yes, that skin line is really good. The headshot sound is pretty clean. The inspect animation is really nice. I equip this melee all the damn time. It's so cool that it's just a floating blade that opens up and you just use it by holding it from the ball. Just hold onto the balls very, very tight. Xeno Hunter, absolute based skin line. I think the sound effects for the Phantom and the Odin go really, really underappreciated. I really, really want the Xeno Hunter Bucky. Someone sponsor me, please. Donate, follow me on everything, please. I need money. I'm starving. Not a joke. But yeah, the Xeno Hunter knife is really, really good. Probably one of the nicest melees in the entire game. And the whole aesthetic of Xeno Hunter is really, really clean. Araxis is a missed opportunity. This skin line had an amazing trailer. So awesome. So cool. And instead of doing what they did with the Spectrum skin line, with Zed skin line, where it's just over the top, extravagant, insane, they just bring out another Reaver type skin line. Oh yeah, you shoot, it makes headshot sound, it has unique kill banner, it has unique kill animation. Whoop-de fucking do that. Thank you, Riot. Never seen this before. I don't get it. Like, what's it called? Ion suffers the same fate where they created an amazing ad for the skin line and then you put out something that's literal poop. Like the inspect animation is so It's like so meh. Blade of Chaos, underrated, honestly. Really good. The Chaos skin line overall is getting hype as time is going by, becoming way, way more popular, and rightfully so. It's really clean. Sound effects are really clean. Spray patterns really clean. One of the coolest reload animations in the entire game for sure. Probably the second best Bucky skin. I do think that even though I'm shitting on Araxis, it's probably the best Bucky skin in the game. If not actually for Oni. Oni is probably the best Bucky skin. I think this skin line is actually good. And not for the guns in it. This is gonna be a hot take, right? Because I usually shit on skin lines that don't have any kill banners or anything. But I think the fact that you carry two back-turned blades like you're some sort of Egyptian assassin is so fucking awesome and underrated. People are sleeping on this melee so hard, even though it looks so cool. There's just something about the green emerald with the gold and the way you hold it once you've upgraded the melee that just looks so clean to me. The polymer, honestly, this entire skin line is. Now that I think about it, I'm gonna talk about it when I get to it, but it's reminding me of. I think it's good, if not maybe more okay than. Nothing for it, nothing against it. Was never a fan. Sorry, I don't have much to say about the missed opportunity with the League skin line. I think they did an amazing job on the other one that I'll get to as soon as I start, fanboying over. I think this one's clean, it's decent, but it falls back on the way the skins actually look. I do think the Ghost for this skin line is better than the Reaver Ghost, I'll say that much. But the melee leaves a lot to be desired. It's super big and honestly kinda ugly. If you have this skin line, I think it's better to just leave it unupgraded because it's really cool to have a broken sword as well. Missed opportunity, honestly. Again, nothing fancy about it, nothing great with it. Just a regular old skin line that game. The Dia de los Muertos skin line, it's mid. It has nothing special going for it. Again, it's a cool skin line. It falls in line with this one. Same similar style. This one's a karambit. I think this one's okay. So this one gets a bit more. Does in fact out real quick. I think this one goes on top of these as well. Excuse me. Pretty decent skin. Pretty mid to be honest. Nothing at all. The fan, best fucking melee. Honestly, I don't care about your karambits, the Xeno Hunt. If this skin, honestly, if I'm gonna make a tier list, if I'm actually talking about how satisfying it is to use them, I'll probably go like, because the fan is Riot basically telling people, hey, we're gonna give you the skin line. Everything in it's gonna be pretty shit except the melee. The melee is gonna be super fucking toxic. We're making a melee so that when you get your first kill, which is a crutch at the end of the game, after 50 rounds, you can fan yourself as if you're carrying your team, even though your team honestly wants you to use that fan to slap yourself in the face with it. Champions, melee, and bundle. These ones are missed opportunities. I'm sorry to say, the Champions Karambit is pretty cool. The Champions Butterfly Knife is also pretty cool. but it's just a knife and a gun, man. Like, it's either a knife and a Vandal or a knife and a Phantom. They're probably gonna release another knife, a melee with an operator, and I imagine I'm gonna talk about why I think it's gonna be a hammer type melee weapon very soon, but I imagine it's gonna be a hammer type melee weapon. Purely because they've released 2 in a row, so they're probably playtesting with it to see if the new melee concept works. Which is an amazing segue into this one. I think this one's pretty good. I like the fact that the skin line has a kill animation, like the gun reacts to you getting kills. I think it has a unique kill banner, has a unique headshot sound, pretty decent skin line, and I actually really like the way the melee looks. The complete opposite can be said. Well, I've already talked about cryostasis, so I'm gonna move out the bottom. Once again, good skin line, nothing special. Ego. My god, you know what? I need to. Oops, what am I doing? I need to go down. There you go. And I need to actually add a new row. Call it. This one we're making red. Why? Because ego is. Wait, what? That's not even that red. What is this? So that, why not? The ego skin line is terrible. It is the worst thing Riot has ever released. It is the definition of Riot showing their ego to everyone by releasing a skin line worth £75 or about, I don't know, like $80, something around there. Just insane. What were you thinking? Disgusting. The Elder Flame skin line, completely overhyped. It is, if anything, it's not overhyped anymore, but it was definitely overhyped when it came out. And when the skin line came out, everyone was using it. Admittedly, it was the first really, really cool skin added to the game, but everyone was using it when it was unbearable. Gaia's Wrath, honestly, mid skin line. I don't think is that great. I think it's okay. Not much to say. The base is probably one of the only skin lines where the actual base color is better than all the variants because it's the only one that's white and red, and the others are just brown and some coloration, other coloration of the crystals. The brown just does not look like if they kept the white and the crystals changed to like blue black, like the white and black crystal and it glowing bracket making a tree with like white branches and black leaves would have been so clean. Why didn't they just do that? Yeah, moving on. Both Glitch Pop, I've already spoken about both of these. They are both really good. In fact, I'll put the Glitch Pop axe up here because I don't think it's as good as the blade. The Glitch Pop blade is better than the axe. Never change my mind. Hey, look, right, I've made you a new weapon, a blade axe. Let's go. Absolutely terrible. What the fuck? What the fuck? This is going in ego. Disgusting. All of the things are just going in like such ugly skins. Sorry, there's nothing saving. Missed opportunity. Nothing special. I was looking forward to the skin line because it just looked really, really pretty. Again, another case of like the Blade of Serket, where the skin line just looks really, really, really cool, but there's nothing going for it, so why would you have Ion? Ion Energy Sword is honestly, so the first Ion skin, the one that released with the Phantom, is overpowered. The Ion Phantom is honestly so goddamn clean. I hate myself for not using it as much as I should have. Honestly, I use it almost all the time nowadays. The Iron Vandal is good. In fact, I'm really tempted to put it in mid. Why? It's a Karambit released in like when Karambits are just flooding Valorant and there's nothing interesting about them anymore. And two, because the Vandal and all the skins released with this one actually have color variants, but there's no color variants being updated for the Phantom. So what is the point, right? You're being inconsistent. The Lux knife looked better in red. Honestly, why change it to blue? It just looked better in red. I'm sorry. No opinion. Really, really boring skin line. Has been in the game forever. Mage Punk. Missed opportunity on both of them. I don't think Mage Punk has ever been liked by anyone, but I think they're actually pretty clean. The Mage Punk Marshal is one of the nicest Marshals in the entire game. If they release a Mage Punk Vandal skin line or a Mage Punk Phantom skin line, it's gonna sell really well. I really, really like Mage Punk, what's it called? Cyberpunk, CryptoPunk, stuff like that. Just the entire steampunk, that's the word also. Steampunk skin lines are really, really cool. Really hope Riot release soon. the blub is overpowered. I was using it the other day. Honestly, it goes up here. The Vandal for this skin line is disgusting. Honestly, I got a spray transfer headshot triple kill, just spraying randomly with the Vandal. It's so fucking straight up aimbot skin line. Honestly, Oni is OP. Oni is the OG OP. This skin line has been in the game since the beginning. There's still people using it. I don't think has ever been overhyped. I think it's always received every single bit that it deserves. Really sad we're probably never gonna see an Oni Vandal, but if they do, Riot, please give us a two-handed katana. That would be so fucking awesome. Origin. I think that the Origin skin line is a missed opportunity. It's underrated. This skin line is so cool, dude. The whole spinny thingy, the protractor melee. I'm kind of sad that it's not like, it would be really cool if it was like two halves that you ripped apart and used melee. That would be a really cool idea. Right, hire me, please. But besides that, not many people using it, even though it's really, really nice. The talking knife. Mid. Mid. I'm sorry. It just talks. It'd be like having someone talk back at you. Like, hey, you did a good job. You got a kill. Congratulations. I don't like it. Prime, I've already said it's overpowered. Honestly, I think the Karambit was overhyped. I don't think the Karambit was that cool, but Prime 2.0 was quite a bit overhyped. Everyone thought it was going to be something special. Same thing applies. No, you know what? No, Reaver 2.0 was good. Reaver 2.0 is OP. That Phantom, the Reaver Phantom, is cleaner than the Reaver Vandal. At me, it's so good. Recon is the best butterfly knife in the game. Period. It is cool. It is OG. It was the first one to be added, and my god, this is what I'm gonna talk about, right? These two skin lines I've never realized, but they have the same headshot sound. Is the guitar every time you get a headshot? Like they're so similar in sound, but I just like this one more because it has that really gritty military look. And I think the fact that the skin can change every single round. So like one time you pull it out, it has a laser pointer. Another time it has a flashlight. Another time it has a stock that you can see the character changing the way they hold the gun. Really, really cool design. Please make more. Okay, now we have my favorite skin line in the game. I hate burning passion for buying this one. The watermelon chroma for the Sentinels of is so goddamn clean. In fact, the entire skin line is clean as fuck. Whenever I see this skin, I run at it like a little child seeing a puppy for them. It is creme de la creme, the best skin line they've at me. I don't care who you are, it's going in first place. The Vandal for that is absolutely. The RGX skin line, I've already spoken about the fact that the first one is okay. I think the RGX butterfly knife was pretty over. Once again, I've never been a fan of the skin line. I think it's pretty okay. Don't really use it. I don't see people use it, especially in EU. Singularity. Missed opportunity. I should write missed opportunity / under. There you go. Thank you, autocorrect. Yeah, just really underrated skin line. Probably at the top, most underrated. Not really used after like most skin lines were added to the game. The melee is dead as fuck, but the headshot sound as well as the look of the skin, the fucking noise it makes when it reloads is super clean as well. Really decent skin line. Soul Strife, mid, really cool animation when you get a kill. Like just swiping with your scythe is pretty cool. I was actually tempted to get it just to get the scythe. But besides that, it's pretty much the same as the Crimson Hammer. The only difference is we have plenty of slashing melees in the game. We don't have that many hammer melees in the game. Sovereign Sword, OG skin line. Nothing special about it. By far the best martial in the game. My favorite ghost skin in the game is the one I use all the time. Very, very rarely switch it out. Just a really, really good skin lineup. And the OG sword. If you still use this sword, you either have no more money after buying your first skin line from Valorant, or you really, really like the Sovereign skin line. Titan Mail, missed opportunity. Honestly, the skin line looks so fucking clean, and the melee is so cool. Like, the World of Warcraft inspired aesthetic is really, really, really sick, especially for an environment like Valorant that's not really mythical as much as it is supernatural. And I think the color scheme was done really well too. It just had nothing going for it. Absolutely overhyped knife. I will never understand what people see with this knife. Only kunai in the game, really shit kunai still. I'm sorry, it's not cool. And if you think it's cool, you're coping. Get the fuck out of here. You wasted your money if you bought this. It was cool that there was a bug that turned it from a candy stick into a dagger. That was pretty clean, but besides that, nothing going for the skin line. And once again, you wasted your money. Not worth it. Just not buy these skins. Quick note, I missed a few that I just remembered. There is the one with clouds. I don't know what it's called because I don't care. That one would have been a waste of money, obviously. There is the infantry skin line. If you have the infantry ghost, you're overpowered. That ghost, I wanted. Having that ghost would just be so clean and so fun to use, honestly. If you have it, I am very envious. But that's going to be it. That's going to wrap up this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please, as always, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to content. If I have missed any single knife skins or gun bundle skins, please leave them in the comments down below, and I'll comment on what my opinion is. And I'll see you all in the next. Goodbye.